Eat garbage crap or discarded dirty apples? You decide. And this is garbage classification simulator. Really feels like, hey, a lot of, I don't know, it almost feels like maybe I'm reading too much into this, but it feels like a commentary on like all the crap that we throw out. Literally in this game, someone threw crap on the ground, at least in the first stage. I never saw the rest of the game because I'm not gonna I'm not gonna I'm not gonna, foot step around, tiptoe, I mean, around the fact that like it took quite a few tries to get up from where you start at the beginning of this game. And it's kind of, I don't know, maybe I'm just reading into it now after having played it for a while, but it's hard to understand the purpose of this game. And you start on like a water trap and you have to escape from the rising water, and it took easily 10 to 20 tries, I think, because some of these jumps have to be jumped with such high precision that you just have to restart. So this area, like, it's kind of weird that like right at the beginning of the game there's some heavy platform jumping, and then right after it's like, oh, you could just walk around and eat crap, quite literally eat crap, and eat discarded apples and pick up all this other garbage. So it's kind of strange that the game starts off really hard, because if you miss that one jump, you have to restart it, and it's not easy to restart the stage. So, as I said, dozen attempts or so, reach the top, flung at items randomly in the small area, and it was littered with discarded apples, pillows, crap. It looks like crap. Just imagine emoji crap. Basketballs, used glass bottles, like, there was a lot. I think that's mostly it, but there might have been more, but like dozens of items across this huge area. And yeah, apparently you're supposed to be moving this stuff with a sticky arm. Now, if you're a child of the 80s, like I am, or the early 90s, they used to have vending machines with sticky arms, and I don't think you really see them much anymore. I don't even see the vending machines really. They're all like toys, like Mario toys or like Mario Brothers toys or something now. It's not really like the quick gimmicky stuff. I think that was popular back then. But yeah, so you have this sticky arm that can grab items, and you choose to eat discarded apples or even eat crap, and it has a sound effect. But the game, on that note, is very quiet. So there's no music from what I remember, barely any sounds. It's like a soundless void of a game. And I know it's not like a AAA title, like I'm not expecting to be plowed over with like amazing sounds and the orchestra, but just the graphics also feel like placeholder graphics. I don't know what's with that. Like proof of concept graphics, PlayStation 1 quality-ish. So the RPG elements of upgrading a character and the physical attributes, they're meaningless if the game itself isn't fun or interesting. And even having a sticky toy, which sounds cool when you first start to use it, it's fun briefly, but the game just lacks depth. Even for a jokey, like, throwaway game, like a garbage classification simulator. And when I wrote this, I checked, unintentionally, and 0 players were playing it now. At the time's peak was 0, and the all-time peak is 0. So I don't know how to explain that. Maybe, I guess this game came out before Steam was graphing all this information, but yeah, apparently 0 people have played it, so in theory I'm the first person. There's many other scenes which I doubt no one else will ever see, especially with the fact that maybe I'm the only one that's played it since they started charting. I don't think the game got removed, but I got this game a long time ago. And like there's desert, snowfield, day and night, space, deep water. It's hard to know what to do. There's no clear mission. I assume this is a game that wasn't made in North America, because it seems to have like a lot of sort of Chinese or Japanese text. And the game just needs more time testing the walls, because there's not solid objects. Just needs to give a gamer an incentive to play and enjoy what little gameplay is there, and there's like barely anything there. Like, oh, you can pick up stuff in this large area and it's unclear where you have to go next. So at that point it's like, okay, there's not really any gameplay here other than just eating crap and discarded apples and pillows and stuff. So it really feels like a Lara Croft Tomb Raider game that's supposed to teach you to sort your garbage on garbage day properly. I assume that's the reason they made this. Even the game makes it almost impossible to sort the hundreds of objects in the first main area. There's a few garbage cans so you can chuck stuff in, at least that's what I thought was the idea. I don't know. And the game goes for $3.39. I hope I got it for $1 or 50 cents in a bundle, because it's certainly not fun and it's definitely not worth $3.39. I feel ripped off just spending the time playing it. So apologies to the developer, but you can easily say this is the worst game I've reviewed this year in 2023. It really ranks up there as the most pointless and funless game I've played in years even. From what I remember, it's barely worth 50 cents. So I'm just giving a garbage classification of 0 out of 10. And I've done and given games 0 out of 10 before, or 1 out of 10 or 4 out of 10, but this really, it's really classified itself as garbage. So anyways, keep on sorting your garbage on that note, PSA, and do your recycling and keep on gaming. Alright, bye.